Good afternoon, everybody. Happy autumnal equinox day, I believe it is today, September 22nd. You are here live. My name is Mary Jo Coulihan, and I'm the Executive Director for the Pagosa Springs Chamber of Commerce. We are still trying to catch our breath after a fabulous Colorfest weekend. We kind of split the difference this year. We were able to launch on Saturday morning, and then Sunday evening, unfortunately, a little front came in and we were not able to glow on Saturday night, nor were we able to fly on Sunday morning. A couple balloons went up. They waited long enough and the weather finally calmed down, but only if you were able to go up on Sunday morning. Regardless of that, this event would not take place without the community. And really, that's what it is. We first and foremost want to thank our title sponsors who year after year continue to support this fabulous event. And that is the Choke Cherry Tree as well as King Campbell Dentistry. Our event sponsor was new this year, and that was TBK Bank, and we really appreciate them. And then throughout the weekend, we just had amazing sponsors, whether it was pilot breakfast sponsors or stage sponsors or banner sponsors, beer sponsors, everybody. You're our heroes. We can't thank you enough for participating. And the other reason that this event would not happen would it not be for the help of our volunteers, including our 7th grade class here at Pagosa Springs Middle School, Chris Hinger, the principal, all the teachers that were there. They kind of came out and they did a flash mob setup of our tent for the second year, and they set up in 31 minutes. Now, they did not break the record. 2 years ago, the record was 27 minutes, I think, or 29 minutes, but what an amazing job they did. It takes hours. It takes hours and hours to set that tent up, and they came in and helped us. And our other volunteers helped us decorate. They worked registration. They poured beer. They poured wine. They served food. They worked merchandise. They ran errands for us, on and on. And I know that our guest today will be talking more about volunteers and how events like this just don't happen without everybody's cooperation. And so truly from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you so much for helping us put this very labor-intensive event on. And then we also want to thank our vendors, the food vendors that came out on Saturday afternoon. We want to thank them, Crazy Coop, Gosar Sausage, as well as Mexican on the Mountain, and the Pagosa Bounce for the Bounce House. Friday night's event, I'm talking slow because I just am so grateful. And our event would not happen on Friday night without our restaurants. And we know how hard this was for you this year. People are short-staffed and they're busy. September is not a shoulder month anymore. People are still here visiting Pagosa Springs in full force, driving around, looking at the colors, and enjoying the festivities and the ambiance that Pagosa Springs has. And this past weekend is an event that brings people to this community. People plan their vacations around it. And they come because they want to taste your food. They want to taste our restaurant's food, and they do a fabulous job. Our congratulations, first and foremost, go out to Two Chicks and Hippie, who eked out Old Miners by 1 vote for the People's Choice Award. I don't think it's ever been that close before. So we're so happy for Two Chicks and a Hippie for the People's Choice Award, as well as a very close second to Old Miners. So we're happy for both of them. We have Gustoso's winning 2 awards this year. They won Most Flavorful for their meatballs, and then they also won the Best Sweet, which was for their creme brulee. So when you go to Gustoso's, you're going to have to look for those items. Again, it was the meatballs and the brioche, I believe. And then we had a real great winner, two award winnings for an unusual restaurant, which a lot of people don't realize, and that is Archuleta Seniors Inc. This is our Archuleta Seniors cafeteria who makes food right now, still takeout, but hopefully they'll be able to open up their dining hall again. But, you know, I don't think a lot of people realize what fabulous meals that service industry provides, that cafe provides. So they won Best Vegetarian for their Moroccan stew, and they actually won Most Original for the Earl Grey custard, their Earl Grey custard tart. And so when I asked the judges, they said it was just really different. It was really great food. And and it's not meatballs and bruschetta. It's meatballs and it's bruschetta, not brioche. Sorry, guys. But, you know, everybody just did some fabulous things and really creative things. I mean, all over the board. We also want to thank Pine Mountain Toffee, who won the Best Decorated booth. I mean, people really went all out for this. And so we want to thank you for everything that you have done. And on Saturday, our brewers as well. And our People's Choice Award, they could have picked anybody, but by a long shot, it was Pagosa Brewing that won the People's Choice Award this year. And our Brewer's Choice Award was a tie between Carver's and Riff Raff. So we're keeping it in the region. So that's some of the highlights of the weekend. It was fabulous. It's one of our favorite events, obviously. And we just couldn't do it without the community. You make this happen. And we're so grateful. And we hope that people that came out had a great time. We have one little mishap, and we're still looking for our wine glasses, but they haven't found them yet. So if you want to ask me if you can get your wine glasses, my answer still is no, because we haven't found them. So we'll see what happens if they ever show up or what we're going to do. So stay tuned. Again, I want to mention to people that there is some COVID information that I want to put out to everybody, and that is the rapid Q tests will be stopped starting on September 30th, or September 30th will be the last day that the rapid Q tests will be available here in Archuleta County, as well as in Durango. Now, there may be other rapid Q tests through your medical provider, but through San Juan Basin Health and the Colorado CDC, those will be stopped at the testing sites. So please know that if you do need a rapid test, please contact your medical provider to see if you can get that. But testing is still available, just not the rapid Q test. So we want to make that known to everybody, especially if you're traveling or you're attending an event where they require a rapid test within 48 hours. Please make sure that you check with your healthcare provider. So I'd like to introduce our guest today. We have another event coming up this weekend, and that is the classic now, the Mountain Chile Cha Cha. And there are several components to this event as well. We have a running race, and we have a margarita contest, and we have green chili tasting, and we have the chamber will be there providing the beer. And we have a guest with us today. And so I hope that Jen Pitcher will be joining us. And there she is coming on board. And so board member with the portion, the Patty Aragon Green Chili Cook-Off. And of course, near and dear to our hearts here at the Chamber, as well as Jen is filling in for a one-year position on the Chamber Board of Directors, having been a past board member for 3 years. So quite busy. But Jen, I know this event is near and dear to your heart as well. So tell us all about the Mountain Chile Cha Cha.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Our event is in its 15th year, the 13th year for the chili cook-off portion of the event. I am not sure how many years the margarita contest has been going on, but I have been running it for the last 2 years, well, in 2019 and now this year. And we are excited to be back.
Well, we're excited to have you back. This just feels like a real local event. I hate to not discount that because I know it brings in a ton of visitors, but, we feel here in Pagosa like we own this event. This is our event that we go to. And, there's a lot of people that love it because both commercially and individually, you can enter the green chili contest. So tell us a little bit about that aspect of the event, if you would, Jen.
Okay. 13 years ago, Jackie Aragon started the chili cook-off as a tribute to her mom, Patty. And it has been a local success ever since. I think our local heritage really grasped onto the idea of this, as most of us love green chili. There are 2 categories in which you can win, or there's 2 categories which you can enter the contest, which is a vegetarian and a meat. And then the awards are People's Choice for best all around. And then there's the judges winners for vegetarian, meat, and all around, I believe.
Yeah.
And so that's how the chili works. And there are several restaurants that participate. Oh, that was the other award, the restaurant award.
Okay.
So the commercial award, and then individuals. So altogether this year we have 44 entries, and the entry for that is closed right now.
All right. So if you didn't get, snooze, you lose. If you didn't plan far enough in advance, you won't get entered into the contest.
You won't, but you can come enjoy for $10.
Exactly. And so if I would like to come and taste green chili, tell me how that works.
You come down to Town Park, 12:30. The tasting starts, and it's $10 for 10 tries. You will get a voting token, and you would vote for your favorite chili that you tried, and that's how the voting is done for the People's Choice.
Okay. And so $10 cash only, I'm hearing?
Yeah.
So no squares. Okay.
Bring your cash for that and the margarita contest. I don't know about you for the beer.
I'm doing cash at the beer stand. So bring your cash. Yeah.
So hit up the ATM before you come so you don't have to leave.
Exactly. So the margarita contest, again, it's new. I think we've been at least 5 years because we ran it for a year as well. But that's kind of special. And there are, I have to say, the restaurants surprisingly are very competitive about this contest. It's a very coveted award.
It is. I think I have a lot of friends that participate in this as bar restaurant owners, and I've already heard the competitive talk.
A lot of snacks out there, I think. Yeah. They're really vying. So you can enjoy the traditional, I understand, and there is a special as well, correct?
Yeah, so there's 2 divisions in the margarita contest. One is the flavored category, and the other is the traditional. We do have 4 spots left in the traditional. If there are any restaurants out there who would like to participate, go to ilovegreenchili.com and you can register there. And we have 1 spot left in the flavored category. So we only accept 10 spots for each. And so we're at 9 for the flavored and 6 for the traditional.
So, while we talk about that, I mean, we all want to have a good time and we all want to be fun, but, there's plenty of time right now for everybody to plan ahead. Arrange your transportation. If you know you're going out and you're partying for the afternoon, please party responsibly because it is a party and we know that, but either bring your designated driver with you, or we have several transportation companies here in Pagosa Springs. And so arrange for it, because if you don't make arrangements and Jen and I see you, we're going to make arrangements for you. Correct?
Correct.
So don't get to that point. We want you to be around for next year's Green Chili, Mountain Chili Cha Cha. So please, everybody, have fun, but be responsible at this event, because we're just going to have a good time. But bring your designated driver with you, or make arrangements in advance. Don't let us make those arrangements for you. So, Jen, part of this also is the entertainment. Can you tell us who's playing and what's going to happen that day as well? And,
Sure.
And for the athlete, we have something there for them too.
Yep. So for the entertainment, for the third year in a row, we're having Sangre Joven, and they're a super fun band. They will start at 1:30 and go till about 5 o'clock that evening. And then the Mountain Chili Cha Cha race, we have, I believe, a 5K and a 10K this year.
Okay.
And that is sponsored this year by Pagosa Fun. And I think Rugby Rescue also has a part in that. So if you're of the running race type, come on down at 8:30 for that, or go to I love Pagosa, or I love chili.com, I love greenchili.com. And I believe there's a link there for the race to sign up for that. And what was the other thing you asked me about? Oh, the scholarship. The most important part. So a few years ago, the Chile Cha Cha board really wanted to give back to the community, and we chose to do so in the way of a scholarship for a high school senior. And so we have been giving that out for the last 3 or 4 years, I believe. And I don't know, it's a very part of the essay prompt for that scholarship is about how your heritage has shaped you, essentially. And it is inspiring to read all of those essays to come in, and it's prideful to know that those kids are in our community and that heritage has spoke to them in a way that they remember, that is instilled into them. So
yeah, it's how gratifying, and it's wonderful that's included in this type of scholarship. So I'm super happy that happens. Well, everybody, this Saturday, September 25th, if you want to start early in the morning, the running of the Cha-Cha begins at 8:30. I believe the beer tent opens up at 10, but Green Chili at 12:30. And Sangre Joven at 1:30. We will also have food vendors there, and I believe they'll be ready to open at noon or 12:30 as well. And so it's a great time to come out and enjoy yourself. And we're expecting beautiful weather again, and just enjoy some of Pagosa's heritage and everything that goes with it, because we do love green chili. So. Jen, anything else you want to mention to our audience before we head off the air?
I don't think so. Just hope to see you guys there.
All right. Well, we're ready to have fun on Saturday, September 25th. We'll see everybody there. Thank you so much again for everything that the community has done for Colorfest. Don't forget that Q tests end. The last day to get a rapid Q test is September 30th, and we'll see you out there for the Mountain Chili Cha Cha this coming Saturday. Thank you, everybody. I hope you join us next Wednesday, and we'll see you then. Thanks for joining MJ Live. Have a great week, everybody.